Hello, my friend, and welcome to War Talk. Hello, my friend, and welcome to War Talk. Today's quote: "If fighting are sure to result in victory, then you must fight." This is quote comes us from both Soldier and Sun Tzu, two great military historians. Now today we'll be talking about the need to continue to fight in order to achieve maximum victory. War Talk is program where I talk to you about tactics based upon the original quote. Now this quote comes to us from Sun Tzu in the idea that the right way of facing an opponent being ruled by someone is to attack them head on and not give in if total victory is achievable, if it is within your grasp. As you can see though, game does not go that too well. I run good tank mines. I am not very, I would say, keen in looking away from those. I always seem to hit them and it just causes pain when I have to get out and repair. I hit it again, which actually causes comedy and various swear words to be popped up now, but I do not have to go there. So today we'll be talking about what it means to the soldier. What this means to the soldier is a reason to fight. Every time you go on onto the battlefield, be it real life, be it in game, you are there for victory. This victory is dedicated to you by your superior officers. If your superior officers tell you that it is impossible to win, but you know in your heart that it is possible, then you are justified to go out there and kick ass until it is time for you to achieve. Now as you can see, I hit 3 mines in a row. Great way to start out videos. And I am trying to kill that freaking son of a helicopter. But today, no swears. So I'm going to continue to play a little fly swatted game. Missed a bit, I thought I would beat it. It's no big problem. But back to quote. The quote also has second part, which is that if victory is not possible, even if your rulers say to fight, it is unwise to fight. You must listen to your heart, is what this is talking about. In your heart, if you know it is right to fight, if it is not, then victory is possible. You must fight. In this video, I will show to you what lengths I go to achieve total victory. And that is something to say since I have not killed a single person yet. But I will. Now I guess. This idea, which is ranging thousands of years, is in personal choices and personal humanity, putting the human factor into warfare, which is important in this modern time, where you can see I can simply be a machine that kills them for me, which is not a big problem really. I just have to shoot, I have the point, reverse the order, you'll get the idea. So today I have an anti-infantry version of tank. I'll just mention this. It has smoke, motion sensor, and shotgun attachment, which I find to be amazing. You will not believe how far back shotgun attachment just takes our enemies. It just allows you to decimate infantry after infantry, but it does cause you to be a bit less subtle when you're facing tanks. It is harder to defeat a tank with this set. So in order to defeat a tank, you usually have to have better aiming, better elevation, and you have to use your corners. You have to let the map block the tank shot for you, which is not something I do well in that tank fight. I'll show you in later tank fights where I do it much better. But to continue, in this fight, I believe that victory, even if it was only by a slim margin, is possible. You'll see tickets 250 to 623. How could victory be possible in this situation? No matter what I believe in my heart that I can always achieve victory if I have the simple right tools, right tanks, and the right people. Here, I have no friends, I have no allies, I have nothing to help me, except a random group of people who I call my squad, who is only providing me with extra explosives, which are completely unnecessary for me. But I digress. In order for me to have won this game, I would have needed to pick up slack for 12 people, to carry them upon my shoulders. Freedom of will stops where your hand reaches my face. I am not expected to carry the burden of every single member of my team, but that is something that I do every day I go into that battlefield. I allow myself to be entrenched by the belief that I am better than you, that I can possibly save peace. Now, as you can see, I'm taking flak from every which direction, trying to counter it. That shotgun right there has invincible range. It is ridiculous. But I will continue. I will try to remain in a dominatory position where we have 2 flags. Here, the objective, victory, is what I'm thinking about, not the thrill of battle. It is achieving that victory that makes the fight worthwhile. See, fighting with no reason is just chaos, it is insane, it is stupidity. That is why I play games with objectives. When you have a clear objective, your goal, then you're able to win. And by winning, your fighting is worthwhile. It is a catch-22. There is no fighting unless there is victory. Now as you can see, I'm on a little kill streak, no big deal. We'll continue playing. Main part here is that I am being a defensive behemoth, making sure that I keep everything that I can and being the greatest teammate that I can be. It is myself to be dedicated to these people in which I can achieve victory. Victory is not achieved by single man. Victory is achieved by will of others away yourself. Even if you have to force the others, that is so rich. Now here I just shoot helicopter at the sky. They already abandoned it, no big deal. So I will continue on to Alpha. Objective Alpha is important because if we take it, and if we can hold it for a long period of time, then we have chance for victory. That is only chance for victory. It is my mistake that I did not get more offensive, I did not take it. But hindsight is 20/20 in battle. What do you say? So I continue across the battlefield. They have anti-tank mines placed everywhere for some sort of reason, I do not know. But I will continue. So, going back to quotes. The ability to have free will is important on the battlefield because it dictates your movement. The dictation of your movement must come from the inside, not based upon robotic ideals of what you're being told to do. Here I am doing double shot into Humvee in case there's anybody sitting in that window who I could kill, because those windows are not resilient with freaking shotguns. So, we'll continue. By allowing myself to take hold as tank whore, I can try to achieve victory. That's what I do. Here I'm around 16 kills straight, maybe plus minus 2, no big deal. So, continuing on, I use my motion sensor in order to indicate around me anybody that might get close. So, what this allows you to do is allow idiots who try to kill you with RPG up close to die, and those people that kinda sorta try to run up to you in C4, they also get shotgun to face. Just think shotgun. Think shotgun hurts a lot more. Usually, I would like to have a person in here tank with me. I do have in this situation. If he was providing me reactive armor, then he'd be a good teammate. Here, I made some small mistakes. I don't die, don't kill anyone for a couple minutes, so I edit it out. Here, I am trying to retake Bravo after my defensive behemoth freaks out. So this is how you have tank battle. You predict enemies' movements, and use cover such as that in order to defeat the enemy. There I received little help, but there was no problem that I could defeat that enemy. This guy, I do not know how he doesn't die pretty fast. I just miss, I miss. Spot bonus, no problem. So, at this point, victory is looking farther away than it once was. I will admit it. We are losing, we've lost Bravo. My teammates are scattering about like little flies, trying to find light in order to hover upon. It is not good. I'm 19 and 0, no big deal. But I am tank horse, what apparently does not count. So, to continue on. At this point I am worried that I will not be able to achieve victory, that everything that I have done so far has been worthless. That is what happens in a game that you do not win. It is worthless. It makes no difference how many people you kill, how many assists you get, how many cool headshots from across the map that you achieve. If you do not win, if you don't take the objective, then that fighting is meaningless. If you find it shits and giggles to do whatever the heck you want and just go out there and try to win, that's fine in its own, but it's meaningless, it's worthless, there is nothing good that can come out of it. Here I make a mistake. I get too high and mighty on my battlefield, I feel invincible on top of the world. And I get taken out, like idiots. I move up, I think I can take him out, I miss, I blow up. That tank blowing up is the only difference between them overrunning our position and us winning. It is sad day to beat me. That really ends the war part of the war talk. As you can see, game did not go my way. Ended up with 5 KD, 55 kills, I came in halfway, pretty good, but without victory, that fight was meaningless. More episodes of War Talk will most likely be coming out on my channel on a bi-weekly or perhaps even a weekly basis. Until then, this is IGershman. Goodbye.